when I was ill, I had cancer, and I thought when they told me I was going to die, because I was going to die in like 10 months or something, 10 or 11 months, they said I was going to die. And the doctor was shaking when he told me. He was, worried about telling me this. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to die. So I thought that I could accept this thing. But then when I came home and I told my son, I was trying to tell my son, when I looked at him, the love between us taught me that it wasn't my decision to even decide that, right? And it wasn't the doctor's decision either. It was God's decision that I live or die. And it was interesting because deciding what I could do was, in a way, I think, fearful. Like it was a way of me not looking at, I don't know, it was very odd, because the decision to accept death like I did seemed like an act of bravery, but it wasn't an act of bravery. It wasn't. It was, something else that I don't quite understand. But when I got home to see my son, I saw it more directly. And it was a relief, right? It was a relief to see that God was, even if I was going to die, it wasn't my decision. That was such a relief. And so I see that now. If you have the staff and you're naming, and so God's will in mind always, so that's there. When you drop that, whatever you turn to, whether it's fear or control or trying to fix things, whatever it is that you're trying to blame, you're running away, then you're not with God. You're running away from this that you're talking about, this naming, this being someone who is, I don't know, that's as much as I can understand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, generally, like you said, it's about you have to, sometimes we lose control.
Yeah.
That's just part
like
of reality.
every day.
Yeah, we lose control. Absolutely. Actually, literally, we lose control every day when we go to sleep. I mean, people forget how strange that is. I mean, we're in charge of our body, we're in charge of our mind for a while there during the day. We think we're on top of everything. And then every day we lose it. And we just become unconscious on the ground, totally vulnerable. It's a huge deal. Sometimes we forget, we take for granted our reality. But when you start to look at yourself, you realize what world we're living in. It's a strange thing that humans fall asleep every night. It's like we die and we resurrect every day. Mm-hmm. So we lose control totally every day. So it's not that unusual.